Hello everyone, welcome to the Natural Scenery for Blueprint usage tutorial. This time, we're using the previously free asset Fantastic Village pack, which you can find in the Fab Marketplace. I believe many of you already own it. It's a fantastic asset. Let's get started. First, locate the stylized PP blueprint and drag and drop it into the scene. Let me turn off the lights in the scene first. Then find and bound in my post-processing material blueprint and check it. We now have a default effect in our scene. First, let's talk about the base group. Its function is the same as that of a regular post-process volume, but I only kept exposure, bloom, and vignette. Now we find the stylized sky sphere blueprint and drag it into the scene. Okay, now we have basic direct lighting in the scene. Now let me copy the original direct light direction of the scene into my lights. This step is very useful in scenes that already have lighting. After making the adjustments, we can see a before and after comparison. Now, let's return to the stylized PP blueprint. Let me adjust the base parameter again. Okay, now let me talk about stylized fog. You can choose whether to enable stylized fog, as some scenes require volumetric fog. The block out the sky parameter can also display the sky when fog is active. Currently, I don't think I need to turn on the fog effect. Now, we come to stylized color. Use light color when there are multiple light sources in the scene. When checked, the light sources will be able to use their own colors. Here I will check it and then adjust the shadow color. The scene is brighter now. Our ultimate goal is to make the image blend better. The color and brightness of direct sunlight also need to be adjusted. The default setting for the sky globe is night. Okay, now let's go back to stylized colors. Shadow bias allows you to adjust the ratio of sunlight to shadow, but it's not recommended to adjust it too much. Contrast levels A and B are calculated based on the base color. Adjusting them can make the image more flat or three-dimensional. Additionally, highlight color will be disabled when you select Use Light Color. The fourth effect is stylized noise. There are only two parameters, intensity and UV scaling. Noise calculates the edge positions of the model. I suggest turning up the effect a bit first, so you can better observe the results. Next, we'll discuss the stylized edge dispersion effect. Its function is very simple. It combines the edge contour of the model with texture diffusion to create irregular contours. When texture intensity is 0, the outline will become the same as the edge of the model. The sixth effect is stylized blur. It calculates the intensity of the blur based on the distance. The farther the distance, the stronger the effect. The next effect is stylized color grading. The most important parameter for this effect is color grading details, which divides the current image's colors into gradients according to the values you specify. I also like to lower the contrast a little to make the overall picture more unified. Next up is the eighth effect, stylized floodlight. This effect primarily creates a glow effect on the image. It can be used in conjunction with bloom, but unlike bloom, it calculates the effect based on the model's color brightness. The effect only occurs when the brightness exceeds a certain value, and the intensity of the effect can be controlled based on distance. In this way, users can freely combine them according to the needs of different scenarios. The final effect is stylized line. Unlike other strokes, it strokes based on the color of the model's edge outline. It can be adjusted to produce irregular strokes using parameters such as thickness, quantity, and noise. When used in direct light is selected, the stroke will only appear within the area illuminated by direct light. One more thing to note is that, under normal circumstances, The range correction value needs to match the shadow bias value. Otherwise, the stroke will not match the lighting range. Now we'll start adjusting the sky material. The material already has a default setting. If needed, it's recommended to copy it and then adjust it. The color, size, and position of the clouds can all be changed in the material settings. You can also change the texture to use different cloud shapes. Next, let's change the gradient color of the sky. Sky colors are divided into top color and bottom color. The transition between two colors can be adjusted using background color offset. Cloud visibility allows you to toggle the visibility of clouds and the sun or moon. At this point, we have completed the setup of the sky and post-processing materials. Finally, let's look at the before and after comparison.